Hey everybody, it's Rex the Dog here. We're doing our daily One Piece reviews, which we're doing for all of December. It's kind of like an advent calendar thing. And if you got opinions about One Piece and you want to talk about One Piece, I really would like to hear them as I go through every arc. Again, just like a short cover story arc thing here. Trials of Koby-Meppo. It's like a small, but like, overall meaningful little side story that adds depth to the characters of Koby and Helmeppo, showcasing that growth and transformation under the mentorship of Vice Admiral Garp, who I don't think we've talked a lot about yet. Vice Admiral Garp, who we were introduced as the grandfather, the biological grandfather of Luffy. And when we get in all the sort of family stuff lately, but his relationship with Koby is really, really important as we go through the entirety of One Piece. So getting this story here, which doesn't really. It doesn't feature the Straw Hat crew, but it does expand on the world and reinforces the series' themes of preservation, redemption, and the importance of mentorship. Here coming from Garp to Kobe specifically. Kobe's like a really sort of surprising and enjoyable character. Somebody who we met. Is he in chapter 1 of One Piece? He's not in chapter 1, but it was whenever we start with present day Luffy, so we get him really, really early on. I think he's in episode 1 of the anime, but the manga sort of starts off with the Shanks stuff first, rather than kind of flashing back. And yeah, it's just really cool. This is the start of a journey which is really, really cool for Koby throughout the series. It really starts to pick up in the next, the arcs that happen, not too far from this, and then the really, really recent stuff. It's the start of him going from this timid, fearful cabin boy to this determined marine with this real clear sense of justice. And I really like that his sort of his sense of justice and Luffy's sense of justice, even though they align on these different sides of a political and legal divide, they can still be friends and sort of respect each other. He has an unwavering work ethic, willingness to endure Garp's harsh training, because he knows it's key to achieving his dreams of becoming this certain level of marine he wants to be, which is really analogous to Luffy, which is why they kind of pair up really, really well. When you see them together, or you look at their parallel stories or whatever, it's just the perspective of self-confidence you got going on. Kobe's obviously got a lot more to overcome in that sense, because Luffy is somebody who's became self-assured at a very, very young age. Kobe is only starting to maybe possibly find that now. So it really makes his transformation feel really something you can buy into. It feels genuine. It feels earned, making him a really compelling character who, on initial thing, is something that I wouldn't really. He's not a character I would be oh cool, I want to see more of this. The pink dude with the glasses. I don't know. They do it well. Man. Helmeppo I've got less to say about, but I appreciate how his arrogance and entitlement are slowly replaced by humility and a desire to improve himself. He started off as this real cowardly antagonist during when we had Captain Morgan in that first arc and stuff, but the maturity and the self-awareness they get as training alongside Kobe is I enjoy, two former enemies essentially starting to work together and support each other. So although Helmeppo's he's never gonna make this list of One Piece characters I really deeply care about, what is there they do well. I mean, the second real standout here is you forget about Helmeppo, it's Garp, right? Although it's not it's only at this point we're only kind of hinted at him being the grandfather or whatever, but he's still, with this allure around him, he's still fascinating, he's still entertaining. His tough love approach to the mentorship is I love stuff like that. I love coaching, I love whatever, whether it's in fiction, whether it's experiencing it, whether it's trying to give it. I don't know, I like that sort of stuff, and the sort of tough love. I know relationships are I find a lot of sort of value in those. You know, especially because it was all coming from a position of just like pushing Koby. I mean, Koby more so, right? But Helmeppo as well to their limits while maintaining like this sense of like humor and predictability. He's got this really larger than life personality. Yeah, man, it's just like I like it. I like it. It's a real this short little mini arc. It's a showcase for like it's providing reps. So like what happens with Koby's really earned. So we actually get like character development there rather than just like character transformation. And it's also it allows it's our first real chance to like get into Garp and this like eccentric personality and his unconventional training methods. When he's like throwing the cannonballs at them and like it's just like sort of casual, you know, relationship and reaction to like to suffering and attitude to suffering. I don't know, man. It's I like this. I like this. So again, just a short one today as we talk about a little mini arc. Maybe you think I'm milking this, talk about all the mini arcs, but I want to be comprehensive here as we go through all of One Piece. You know, One Piece is meaty tomes. These are long volumes, and we want to give them the respect of what was written. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.